Cyber Forest map was vetoed in the first series. I personally don't like it. I think it's very bad for Zerg because there are so many choke points that players can abuse, especially in this matchup. Yeah, but it was picked first by Neyleth, though maybe he has a special build for it. But for now, we have in the top left corner, playing in red for the team Platinum Heroes, it's VoidofMars. And down in the bottom right corner, playing in purple, it's for without build order, the Zerg player Neyleth, who recently changed his name, by the way. Congratulations on this cool name. I personally like it more than the last one. So we see a probe sent out very early here by VoidofMars, but not in the right position, so he cannot hatch block. Or block the hatch here, rather. Neyleth gets away with his hatch first, without being blocked. On the other side, so far everything looks very normal here. For a Protoss player. No very early shenanigans. But now something a bit strange happened here. Second gateway for Cyber or Nexus, and then a Nexus. So this is a little bit strange. By VoidofMars here, usually you want to go for either 2 gateways and a Cyber core before the Nexus, or Nexus Cyber before the second gateway. Because what is he gonna do with a second gateway that is finishing right now? Just a useless building, because is he gonna build 2 Zealots? He scouted that it's hatched first, so against early pool this would make sense, but against hatch first, he will probably go for double adept now. Neyleth saw the 2 gateways. He knows what's going on. Yeah, double adept it is. Third base gonna be taken here by Neyleth now. Visual location being popped. He's still mining gas with 2 drones. Goes for a baning nest. So maybe we see something aggressive here. Folks over here, he sees 2 adapts. So he knows what's going on over there. Loses the links. But at least he cancelled the shade, which means that his Zergling speed will finish just a few seconds after the depths arrive. So it's 12 seconds away now. So VoidofMars takes a look over here, but just now Zergling speed finishes, so he shouldn't be able to do much more with those depths, and he cancels and decides to move back. So the opening of by VoidofMars here wasn't too successful. Neyleth on the other side is going for a lot more drones and tries to macro up, so we will not see a Bending Bust or stuff like that. He saw the Stargate just now, and he reacts already by building Spore Crawlers. Phoenix, 1 Stargate Phoenix so far here by VoidofMars, so not too much pressure. Neyleth behind this is adding in more and more and more drone. 2 more Evers going for Lair. Question is, what is the plan here for VoidofMars? Okay, so he's adding a second Stargate right now. So it will be probably a lot of Phoenix. And Neyleth is building some Zerglings now. Question is, what are those for? Are those for canceling the third? That might work, because there is no Oracle so far. Or are they for more aggression? So yeah, and he's building more drones, so this is probably just a safety force against moving adapts or stuff like that. Because he only saw one Stargate. If it's only one Stargate, it can be a lot of different aggression types behind this. Those were meant to cancel a third, which is not yet on the way. So they are moving over here. There are adepts in the wall. Cannot get in there. We can kill one of those adepts. Should move out then. Drone over here. Nobody knows what this drone is doing. It's probably in the control group like those others as well. But behind this, Neyleth is going for more and more drones, which is nice. Again, adepts are moving out, but yeah, that's just too few links to deal with those adepts. 1-1 on the way for a Zerg. 48 drones so far. He could have been building a lot more, because by now he should have realized it's double Stargate because of just the sheer amount of Phoenix that are being produced here. And the pace at which they are. Now, the third base for VoidofMars is being constructed here, but he only has 3 adepts left, because he lost so many. And 2 are out here, so if those 2 adepts get sniped, which it looks like those Zerglings want to do, they just go over there and attack the third. And no control here by both players. One adept gets surrounded, hits on the Nexus. Phoenix are being moved back, and now he finally sends every Zergling onto the Nexus. Surrounds the adepts that are getting sent over here, so he will get a kill or a cancel on this Nexus, and he gets 3 more adepts in total. So very nice here for Neyleth, denying the third base, which is what you want to get as Protoss when you go for double Stargate. It gets out, and this VoidofMars has nothing. He has only Phoenix so far, so he cannot kill the Zerg player. All he can do is kill single units. And he will probably use this Phoenix now. He gets a Queen, he gets some Overlords, he gets damage done, but he cannot expand behind this. So he's adding more and more Phoenix. There is no other tech on the way, only charge. So looks like the follow-up here for VoidofMars will be a charge lot all in. And the question is if Neyleth is gonna see it in time, but he's going for 2-2, and if you have 2-2 versus 0-0 Zealots, Zerglings alone just shred them to pieces. Now he pokes the front once more, forces out a force field over here. Now Zealots are being warped in, which is a big tell in itself. Not sure if Neyleth will pick up on that tell. Gets a Zealot, and he's building Banelings now. He wants to do damage, counter damage. Loses another Queen. Gets to Phoenix for his troubles. Gets another Phoenix. So the Phoenix count is shrinking as well. Neyleth is ahead in supply and an army supply and a worker supply. So ahead in everything. He's ahead in upgrades. 2-2 is almost done. Now we see Banelings. We almost killed the sentry there before the force field could go down. But still, there is... Oh... Placing this force field in time? No, he's not. He could have placed the force field just there. And the Zerglings are not getting in. They got the entire ground worth here by our Protoss player again, who is now switching into Oracles. How many Hydras does Neyleth have? 8. 8 Hydras is not too much against how many Phoenix? 8 Phoenix and 2 Oracles. But again, it's only a few Oracles that can hit can hit buildings. So Neyleth should and can build more drones right now. Take a 4th base. There is no problem in here, and he is building drones now. Because Protoss is still only on 2 bases. His main is almost running out of minerals. His natural will start to run out very soon. And he still doesn't have started third. He will do so now. Neyleth has taken a fourth. He's taking up. He is ahead in workers. He is ahead in upgrades by quite a big margin. You can see 2-2 here for Zerglings versus just +1 for air units. Which is irrelevant, because the fight is not going to happen with Phoenix. Cancelled the third, looks like. He pulled back the worker. Yeah, looks like Void is toast. The run-by to cancel the third and the continued run-bys to kill single units just threw him back a lot. Okay, Neyleth gets this one Stasis Watch by accident, which is a big thing here, because this would have changed the fight. Okay, now we see Archons. Archons is a very good call here against Zergling Hydra, because they deal so much damage against Zerglings. Now we see the Hydra Bane Force moving in here. Okay, so 2 stasis are getting used. Ooh, he has no overseer over here. So yeah, a lot of lifts, and the DTs are cleaning up on the bottom, on the floor. So this will kill DTs. No, it will not. Okay, so nice fight here for VoidofMars. Lifting all of those Phoenix in this, all of those Hydras in this fight was very good for him. And the fact that there were no Overseers, and that the DTs could do whatever they want, and they snapped a lot of Hydras. And there will be no Overseers in the next fight, because Phoenix are just following the army. But but DTs are not very good against Zerglings, because yeah, they one-shot them, of course. But there are so many Zerglings that it doesn't matter. Big thing here for Neyleth is still his economy is way better than that of VoidofMars. But right now he's throwing away Zerglings all the time. Nice warp in here, very good. In-time warp in here with a Zealot. And another round of Zerglings gets killed for free. So the run-bys went well in the early game, but right now Neyleth is just throwing away units time after time, because he runs them through the entire army of his opponent. And he started Infestation Pit, but never went up to Hive. He never droned his fourth, which are things that he should do. Behind this, VoidofMars finally starts upgrade. And it looks like he is trying to move out right now. He decides to pull back as he sees creep. Neyleth rebuilds some drones because he built some spines, which is a nice addition now. He does not want to get harassed in his main and natural. Very good call here. And those Phoenix are still alive. 12 Phoenix, wow. He even rebuilt some of them. I mean, they did a great job in the last fight. They continue to do economic damage. They are paying for themselves. Now he's getting a lot of Overlord kills. And Neyleth is moving out with his army on this side of the map. The question is, can he win the fight? I personally don't think so. If he gets nice bailing connections now, this were nice bailing connections. All of the Zealots die, only some Archons are left, but now the Phoenix arrive, and they can lift all of the Hydras, and this entire army gets cleaned up. At least this time he got 11 probes. Killing those 11 probes was very nice now. And he deleted only the Zealots. So all of the Archons, or at least all but one maybe. Yeah, I think he got one. All but one Archon survived. And Neyleth's army was just not big enough. He had too few Hydras to get rid of the Phoenix, and the Phoenix just decide the fight by lifting up all of the Hydras time and time again. So he needs to get rid of them. And Hydras usually are not a bad counter against Phoenix. But yeah, if you have like 10 Hydras in a fight, it's just not enough. And the problem now for Neyleth is he has not gone above 60 drones. So he cannot allow himself to lose his army like 3 times. He already lost it 2 times. It's very hard to recover from this when you do not kill the tech units of Protoss. He goes for Infestors now, so he has Fungal. And it looks like he has already... yeah, he has researched Neuroparasite. So Neuroparasite on Archons now is very sick. If he gets like 2 or 3 of the Archons, this can easily swing the fight. He even has Burrow, and you can cast Neuroparasite while Infestors are burrowed. No, I don't know if he knows. But this would be great. Now he has more Hydras on the way. The creep spread, by the way, is looking very nice. And he still has a Zergling burrowed over here at the 4th phase of VoidofMars. Has to pull back his army now to clear the Zergling to get his 4th. Which he does. So, a lot more time here for Neyleth to get out more Infestors. But again, he has no Overseers. He has no Overseers with the army, and there's a Mothership. The Mothership's very annoying here. Still, VoidofMars goes here with an Observer and his 1 Zealot to clear the Zergling. We'll get rid of it and take the 4th. So this fight will get very, very close. The question is, has Neyleth the quick mind to Neuroparasite the Mothership first, and then still has the time to Neuroparasite Archons? Again, if he gets the Mothership and he gets like 3 or 4 Archons, he wins the fight very, very decisively. But if he does not, he will lose. Right? And therefore the game. He burrows the Infestors, so it looks like he knows. And he tries to bait VoidofMars now over here, who doesn't know about the Infestors so far. Now he sees them. But they all get stuck in here. And the Infestors get lifted, which are the 1 unit that he needs to turn the fight. Now he runs into a corner, and all of his Infestors die, his Hydra Baneforce dies. And this is the 3rd fight in a row that Neyleth took very poorly in this game. Which just means, yeah, he will just get run over now. This is a lot of Archons. This is 8 Archons and 5 Immortals, which is a very scary army here for a Protoss player. And Neyleth has just nothing left. It's 7 Hydras and 12 Zerglings, which in no scenario will win this fight. Banes all crush into the Archons. And there it is. GG by Neyleth. Nice comeback here by VoidofMars. Very, very good start for Neyleth, but he just had some execution errors in the mid-game fights. So we are already on the loading screen for the next game. We'll be playing on Kairos Junction, and in the top left corner, playing in red as Protoss for the team Platinum Heroes, it's VoidofMars. And down in the bottom right, in blue for without Buildorder, it's our Zerg player Neyleth. Yeah, Neyleth sat in the lobby for this game. He was surprised by the Mothership, and he probably panicked a bit because of that. And that's why he lost the last fight. As I already said, he threw 2 fights in a row there before that already. And yeah, all of this combined was a little bit too much, even after his early lead. But yeah, let's see what is going on this map now. So we see a torch being built here by VoidofMars, who then blocks the natural here. Neyleth decides to take his third base, and VoidofMars hides his probe in the corner. Very nice timing here. Saw the probe, the drone leaving, and pulls his probe back. He did it? Okay. So, nice movement here by Neyleth. Seeing the probe, moving over here. But it's the damaged probe. It's not too suspicious. But Neyleth pulls his drone down, and he sees the pylon, so he knows what's up. Question is, how does he react? Okay, he pulls drones. He should move those from the gas to the minerals. And now we see the probe being chased away. Pylon gets finished, so this is the biggest tell so far. Letting a pylon finish means there is another probe, and this probe gets surrounded as he builds the cannon. Another cannon being built over here. Gateway and pylon are on the way to form a wall, but nice movement here with the drones. Neyleth is not putting his Zerglings over. They are nibbling away at this pylon, which is a huge problem because this cannon will get finished. The question is, how many shots will it get off? It looks like it will get like 5 shots or so. Ooh, very big error here by Neyleth. Pulling away one drone of this cannon. He had enough drones on it to cancel it. But now this hatch is toast. VoidofMars is committing very hard over here. Building more and more cannons, letting 5 cannons finish. Or 4 so far, 5th on the way still. A gateway in here. Nice reaction here by Neyleth though. Moving over to the other side of the map with his Zerglings. There is a single cannon on the way right now. Question is, can he break the wall in time? We see roaches being constructed. And the Zerglings arrive. He should focus the pylon though, not the gateway. And he does so now. So the cannon will finish, and the cannon will kill lots of Zerglings before the pylon dies. But there is just now another pylon. Oh, he pulled back again! He had the pylon! This was not much damage needed anymore. And now he pulls back and waits. And he cannot do more. On the other side we see VoidofMars building her robo facility on the other side of the map. And still no second base here on the way for Neyleth. So it looks like he does not know what to do against this style. He's all over the place. Trying to defend, then cancelling the defense, then trying to counterattack, and the moment he has his opponent and he can break through the wall, even though he wouldn't break through the wall entirely, he would have reached the cannon and there were no pylons nearby that are about to finish. So he could have killed the pylon, then cannon, and killed building after building after building without losing more Zerglings, because there was just no firepower behind the wall. Now he has a big problem. There is an immortal on the way, there is a stalker on the way, and yeah, all he has is this few roaches, this Zerglings, which will have speed soon. The only good thing for him is there are no shield batteries over here, and even if they were, it's a long ways off his natural. But then again, he has no natural because he didn't build it. Now we see more and more upgrades: Overlord speed, Zergling speed, Roach speed. All of the speed upgrades that you can wish are on the way. Protoss is still on one base as well, but Protoss is ahead in tech by quite a big amount. Roaches are getting wrecked by Immortals, and there are 2 Immortals out now, and the next one will probably be a Warp Prism to micro them. No, another Immortal, okay. More shield batteries now, and Neyleth finally decides to take his natural expansion. Thanks for following, Juvator. On the other side we see an Overlord scouting in. He can go for a Drop Lord now and drop Zerglings in this base to kill the probes, which would be another great move. There is no defense in this space. with just one Stalker over here, there will not be more units, because he wants to warp in units over here. And now VoidofMars decides to attack without a Warp Prism, so jump on top of it, surround it with your Zerglings and kill the Immortals. There are so many points in this game where Neyleth can try to win it, but he's so scared the entire time because he doesn't know exactly what he's facing. I don't think he has faced this build earlier. Don't think so. Or at least he hasn't won against it. Because it has weak points. You have no cannon over here, you have a single Stalker. Drop 8 links over here and there is no mining for the Protoss. Engage this when there is no Warp Prism and the Immortals die, which are the backbone of the army. Now he engages Immortals with the Warp Prism. They're just getting picked up as the shields go up. And he's losing units for free. He's behind in economy, he's behind in tech. And he has no answer to what the Protoss has. On the other side, we see VoidofMars doing so many errors himself, so those players are just doing so many mistakes in a row that you cannot be sure who wins this. It looks very good for VoidofMars right now. But yeah, if he loses the Warp Prism, for example, with 2 Immortals in it, that would be a very, very big blow. This base now is a nice thing here. I think he doesn't need the juggling anymore, and I think he can just walk over this, which looks like he's doing. Zerglings are coming from behind now, but yeah, they arrive at as soon as the other army is almost dead. The Prism dies, which is nice, but still all Immortals are alive, so he cannot juggle anymore. But there is no Zerg army left. He will get a single Immortal. And now 3 Immortals are in his base, wrecking the rest of his army. He has 24 links, so if he gets on top of those now, which it looks like he will, so he can kill Immortals. All of the Immortals will die against the Zergling force. Oh, nice recall here. Only losing one of the Immortals. Very, very nice recall. He shouldn't be building a Disruptor now, because those Immortals are stuck. And I don't think you want to break out of this. Yeah, now he cancels and go for a Warp Prism. His base over here is finished. So Neyleth has another life, because he got the Warp Prism and started killing Immortals after that. He got 2 of them, which is nice. And he did not lose many drones because he had not many. So now we see... Wow, is he actually doing this? Okay, no, he just hit the pylon by what I wanted to say. I don't know. He just hit the pylon. I don't think he wanted. Yeah, he's waiting for his Warp Prism to arrive. Nice run by here by Neyleth though. The fact that all of this is here and not here, this gives him so much freedom, so he can move out over here, he can do stuff, and therefore VoidofMars cannot mine from this base freely, which usually Protoss can in this situation. Now he picks up the Immortals, sends them over to the other side of the map again, but his main base is almost mined out. There are not much minerals left, so he needs to start mining from this base. While Neyleth is on 2 bases mining, but he's building more and more drones right now, and his force is just so small. Question is, how long will Protoss give him time to prepare for this? Very, very chaotic game here by both players. Now the Immortal juggling starts again. Neyleth starts building more units and takes the 3rd base, which is very nice. He does not need more drones for this because his main is also mined out almost. He sees the Disruptor and he only loses 2 Zerglings against the first shot, which is already a good thing. But now Protoss starts mining over here, a little bit at least. Question is he gonna use his recall? Yes, he is using a recall to get more probes over here. Very nicely done. Not sending his Warp Prism home, using the recall. Okay, so we see this infestation pit here by the Zerg. I wonder if this is for infestors or for swarmers. Swarmers wouldn't be that bad, but those disruptor shots were bad so far. Luckily for Neyleth, disruptor shots can really mess up the fights in this situation. It makes it very hard for Neyleth as well to engage. But disruptors are bad against Zerglings again, so everything in this army dies to Zerglings. Everything. So don't go for too many roaches. Roaches are very bad against disruptors. They are very bad against immortals. And they are okay-ish against stalkers. So just go for lings. Lings are small. They are on top of the disruptors. Ooh, nice hit here. They're on top of the disruptors, so disruptors cannot do a lot against them. 1 infestor and 5 swarmers, so he goes for both. In low economy games, swarmers are very good, because they are just generating units for free. On the other side, nice surround here by the way. Now, go in, attack! Ooh, this hurt. The swarmers should have been used a lot earlier, because now all his army is dead. And now the locusts arrive. Protoss just pulls back, and when the locusts despawn, the Protoss will just go, and then the swarmers are useless for a long time. And he's building roaches. Roaches are not that good. This infestor has no fungal left. Roaches are popping now, but yeah, immortals and disruptors. Wow, very nice disruptor shot. So I don't think Neyleth can get out of this push again. This one was on up again, so luckily for him, he just used 1. And he has this third base. He should transfer drones from the main to there. Right now, just do it. They're not mining anyway. And he buys time now with the swarmers again. They will not do anything because field batteries are very good. Now the Protoss arrives again. He starts sniping the swarmers. And on the other side, immortals are just cleaning house. Nice disruptor shot again. Yeah, looks like this game is over here. There it is. GG by Neyleth. 2-0 for VoidofMars. And this was our second best of 3. It's 2-2 in total now.